Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Michelle, and here on my channel I do weekly cash stuffing and budgeting videos. So if that sounds like something you might be interested in, please subscribe so you don't miss when I post a new video. So today we are doing my budget with me for February week 2 with my husband's income. So if you're new, my husband owns his own business and he takes home pretty steadily $3,000 a month right now. And so I do divide that by 4 because I prefer to budget weekly. And so I come up with $750 a week, and he is in charge of paying all of our living expenses. So eventually, once we buy a house and we get kind of like settled and steady, out of debt, all that stuff, I do want to become a stay-at-home mom or just work a lot less. So I am a server, if you guys are new. And I honestly do like my job. So like I would be totally fine working like 2 or 3 days a week instead of just being a full-time stay-at-home mom. But I do also want to be a stay-at-home mom. So I don't know right now what I want to do. It kind of just depends on what happens when we get to that point. But I do want to practice living on only his income, and also my income varies so much being a server. So especially like during the winter time, it's a lot slower. So my hours have been cut drastically and I don't make nearly enough to cover any of the living expenses. So my income is designated specifically towards paying off all of our debt. And I'm hoping that way we can just like throw just chunks of money at this debt and just get rid of it. I don't want to say we're in the process of selling our house, but we are trying to get to the process of selling our house. So we own a home in California. That's where we're from. We lived there for like 6-7 years in that house. And then my husband took a chance and opened up a business with his brother here in Northern Nevada. And it's been going well. We've lived here for about 1.5 years. They've been open in an actual business location for a little over 1 year now. And they're doing really well. People love them here, so it's great. And we never sold our house. We ended up renting it out to our nephews who were also living there with us. So we just rented it out to them, and they're just taking care of the mortgage. We don't profit anything from that house. They literally just cover the mortgage so we don't have to. But we are going to be selling that house, and we have officially like talked to them. We went down for Christmas to visit family, and we saw the house, and we're telling them what they need to get done for the selling process. And the neighbor next door is actually a realtor. She was working on getting her realty license like as we were moving, and so we're like, oh, I wonder if she's still doing it or if she's ready. And she is. And so she's going to be the realtor that we're working with. And we talked to her, and she's like, yeah, let me know whenever you guys are ready and we'll like move forward. And she says that right now the houses in that neighborhood are going for about $380. We do have solar panels that are completely paid off, and we have a corner lot with like a big yard. And so we're hoping we can get more like $400. So that would be amazing. And she's only taking, I guess in California now they changed like the laws. She's only taking 3%. So if we sell for like $380, $400, we're only going to give her like $12,000 to $15,000, which is like a big difference in what I was expecting to pay a realtor. So yeah, we should be able to pay off all of our debt once we sell the house, like all of it. And so that's kind of like my goal. And then as a self-employed person, so my husband is now considered self-employed since he opened his business last November. You cannot qualify for a home loan until you have 2 years of self-employment history. So we don't even qualify for a loan. So from the time that we sell the house, get out of debt, I'm planning on just like saving my entire income and still living on his, saving mine, so we have enough for like closing costs, down payment, and hopefully by the beginning of 2026, we can be in a new home. Like that is the goal, out of debt, new home. That's my plan. But yeah, we are trying to get the wheels in motion for selling that house. I really want to do it before the prices drop too much and we kind of lose out. But yeah, anyways, that was kind of like a little rant. I don't even know how I started that, but anyways, let's jump into the actual budgeting portion. Sorry if you hate when I start rambling. My brain goes a million miles an hour sometimes. And yeah, anyways, So my husband's income, living expenses. The first thing we stuff is our bills binder. This binder is the bills that are due monthly. The first thing we have is rent. We pay $16.50 for our house, which ends up being about $415 a week. We have a small house, so like we really do want to buy a new home. It's a 1,200 square foot, 3-bedroom house, and we have 7 people living here. Like, it is tight, but you know, it's a good home. We like it here. We will be fine until next year when we can buy. Internet is about $112 to $115 a month. I do still need to call them and see if we can get this lowered. But I budget about $30 per week for that. Water is about $140 a month. I budget about $35 for that one. Electricity varies so much. So right now we are doing $40 a week. Home gas also varies a ton. And I'm doing about $40 a week. I do have a good buffer in each of these. So if it does skyrocket, I should be okay. I'm okay taking from electricity to pay home gas, like vice versa, like interchangeably if we need money for the buffer. I'm okay taking from either one of those. But yeah, it is January as I'm filming this. It's really freaking cold. It hasn't snowed yet. It is January 10th as I'm filming this, and it hasn't snowed, but it's really, really cold. Like, in the mornings when I take the kids to school, it's like under 20 degrees. And during the day, it's like 30 to 40. But yeah, it's pretty cold. So we are using our heater in our gas fireplace, and I cook on our gas stove almost every single day. Like, I cook every day, but I don't always use the stove, but like pretty much every day. Child support. So my husband has 4 kids with his ex-wife. Only one of them, well, 2 of them are under 18. The 16-year-old lives with us, and the almost 14-year-old lives with his mom. He will not be able to choose to live with us. If he does, I don't know if he wants to. I think he probably will. Until he's 15, and in February he's turning 14. So right now he has to live with her. That's just the agreement that they have. So he does pay child support on him, and I do about $60 a week. I don't know how to budget for this, like, very specifically, because they live in Canada, so like we do have like that currency change, and so it could be more, it could be less. So right now that's what I'm kind of sticking with, and we'll see how it goes. And subscriptions is $10 a week. Right now all we're really paying on is like Hulu, Netflix, and my like renter's insurance. So yeah, not too bad. My renter's insurance is super cheap though. Like, I think we pay $18 a month, which I think is a great deal. But yeah, all of this together is $630, and that is just to like survive. And then next we have high priority sinking funds. So these ones are also bills, but these ones are not due monthly. So our phone, we do not pay monthly. I have Mint Mobile, and we have 4 lines, and we pay annually. So I save up every single week so that when that annual time comes, I have that chunk of change I can just throw at it and call it good. But yeah, we pay $20 a month per line. Well, it adds up to be $20 a month per line. So we have 4 lines, so I do $20 a week. And then trash is every 3 months, it's about $100, so I budget $10 a week. Car insurance, we have 3 cars insured and 2 motorcycles, so it is pretty expensive. We do pay this one every 6 months, and I do about $80 per week. Car registration, not a priority. Like, when that bridge comes, we will cross it. If we have to put it on the credit card, we have to put it on the credit card. It is what it is. That is not a priority for saving for us right now. Medical and dental is, and I do $10 a week. In last week's video, I kind of went on a rant on how I think medical insurance is a scam, because if you don't go to the doctor, you're literally throwing that money away, especially if you have a high deductible. Like, I don't get medical insurance from my work. My husband doesn't get medical insurance from his business. I don't pay it. I will save weekly, and if something were to happen and we have to go to the doctor, I have cash that I can use. So yeah, I don't buy into that medical insurance. I think it's so scammy. But all of these together come out to be $120 for the week. So we go and we do bills. We'll add everything together. High priority sinking funds. So 630 plus 120 gives us a total of $750, which is what we were working with. So that is perfect. So that is going to be the budget that I am sticking to for my NYX cash stuffing. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.